Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. This is Diana from Memories That Stick. Welcome to this week's Play With Me. I am using a kit from Mintu Studio called Mermaids in my B6 Undated Sadie Stickers planner. I think this is the last week I'm going to be using this planner because I want to move into a 7x9. Yes, I finally remember the size of that planner. But this kit is absolutely gorgeous. It is hollow foil. I almost wish I would have saved it for a bigger planner so I could have used more of it, but it's a beautiful kit. And I don't have the footage for the base for this kit. I do have it, but for some reason I was so zoomed in and I must have been kicking the table the entire time, like you see right now. It was shaky the whole time, the whole clip. So it's basically just headers and full boxes and day cover, so it's not anything too crazy. And this week I am writing in my planner. I don't know if I'll ever do that again because it was so stressful, and I write with the page so crooked. I don't know if you could tell, but the whole book is obviously at a 45-degree angle. So it was really stressful right on camera, but I know some people like that, so I gave it a go. I did the best I could. So this kit is in hollow, beautiful hollow foil, but I don't have any hollow, so I use silver. So you can kind of tell, but I did the best that I could. So for Monday, I kind of rearranged up there a few times. I ended up using a seashell from the kit to mark that I was very tired. And then I used a laptop girl from Panda Bird Designs to mark work. And then I used a 3-bow checklist, cut it down to 2 bows to mark that I vacuumed and did dishes. And then I used a half box from the kit to mark that I watched The Bachelorette with a script from Letters to Apollo. On Tuesday I had a meeting, so I just used a quarter box. And then I marked going to Costco with this shopping cart from White Deer Stationery. And I try to whenever I go to Costco, I try to be a big person, like a person who's not going to buy that much. So I don't get a cart, and then I always regret it. So now I get a cart all the time, if that makes sense. But I had to run to the post office after that for my mom, and I used this little icon from my newest addiction to mark that. And then after that, I got home and I FaceTimed my friend Matt, who is my best friend, so you'll see him in my planner quite a bit. I used a icon from White Deer Stationery to mark that, and then I used a quarter box to mark that I filmed my voiceover. Speaking of voiceovers, I truly did not think that I was going to make a YouTube channel because I was talking to Rachel from Gathered Plans last year, and I was like, oh, I cannot do a YouTube channel because I sound like a 6-year-old at all times. I have the highest pitch voice ever, and there's no way I could do it, but I have one now, and a bunch of you have already subscribed, and I cannot even say how much I appreciate that. I didn't think anyone was going to want to listen to me talk about my planner just because of my voice. So anyway, Wednesday I posted my first plan with me, so if you watched it, thank you. That's where I was going, or that's where that story was going. And I just used some deco from the kit and a deco box from the kit with a Planning City little YouTube icon. And then down at the bottom, I went to Hobby Lobby and I used a Rose and Tea crochet hook and little heart thread to mark that. And then I went to my best friend's house for some wine. I used a Crafts by Thaowie icon to mark that. She was having a rough go at it. So in those nights, you just need a little girlfriend time and some wine. On Thursday, it was payday. That half scallop or quarter scallop is from Panda Bird Designs. That one's in hollow. That must have been from a freebie or something. And then I wash my hair. I have hair down to my butt, so it's a whole process when I wash my hair. So usually you'll see it marked in my planner. I use a Crafts by Thaowie icon for that with little bubbles from the kit. And then I use a half box and a Planning Like a Pro plain bow plane icon to mark that I went to pick up Matt from the airport, which was a hike and a half, so that was fun. Without traffic, it's only 45 minutes, but with traffic, it's an hour and 15 minutes each way, so it sucked. But then after that, I got home, I went to Target, I just used a little arrow from the kit, and then I tidied up using a script from Panda Bird Designs and a seashell. And then on Friday, by the way, I think this is going to be my last plan. I don't know if I said this. Did I say this? Yeah, I may have, but I don't think I'm going to be doing another plan with me in this planner because this is only 9 minutes long. That's so sad. And I feel like I want to not have to like speed through my plan. Like I'm out of breath right now. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm out of breath like trying to get through this plan with me. So I would just like them to be like a little bit longer, a little bit more chatty. Those are the plan with me, so I like to watch. So if you're into that, stick around. Larger planner is coming. Anyway, Friday, top of Friday, I used the flag from the kit to mark that I had a call with one of my doctors, and then I used a icon from By Thaowie to mark that I was done with my audits for that month. You'll see me white that out because I didn't like the way I wrote it, which is typical me. That half box is used to mark some of the restaurants I went to on a date. If they're not chain restaurants, I don't like to put them in my planner because then they get a little specific to where I live. So, not that I think any of you are creeps, but it's just a weird thing to have on the internet. And then I went out that night, so I used this quarter box with a sticker from By Thaowie to mark that. And then because I am over the age of 21, I get hangovers that last me forever. So on Saturday, I was a little hungover, and I used a piece of deco from the kit and a hungover AF rather, from Letters to Apollo. My best friend is a godsend and came over with an egg sandwich and a coffee to make me feel better, and I could not have been more thankful. If your friends don't do that for you, you need new friends. So I marked that with a little scalp and then a little coffee pot from a shop that's no longer open, and then I used a half box to mark that I watched Harry Potter, half of it, and then Matt got antsy and wanted to go get ice cream, and I never say no to ice cream. That's one thing you should know about me. I do not say no to ice cream. So I used a little ice cream dish from Piper Paper Co. to mark our Cold Stone run, and then I used a scallop box to mark that we had Umberto's delivered. And Umberto's just like Italian restaurant over here, but it was the weirdest thing. I, for whatever, was craving pasta and red sauce. Hungover. I have never craved pasta and red sauce before, so I don't know what was up with that, but I just really wanted it. Could I have made that at home? Yes. Was Diana in any capacity to cook? No. So I ordered it. I spent $13 and I got my pasta and red sauce, and it was delicious. Highly recommend. So Sunday, I woke up. Matt slept on the couch. I woke up from a really bad dream, and I texted him. I'm like, "Are you still here?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm still here." So I came out, and he talked to me about my dream. For whatever reason, like, I yell a lot in my dreams, which doesn't make any sense because I'm not a yeller in real life, but in my dreams, I'm always yelling. So if you know what that's about, please leave a comment down below so I can figure out my problems. Anyway, I had a lazy morning that morning, so I marked that with a Coffee Monsters Co. sticker. And then I spent most of Sunday trying to fix my laser printer. Very frustrating. Whatever. I don't want to get into it because I'll just get mad. And then Matt wasn't feeling good. He went home. He wasn't feeling good. He had a sore throat. You know how men are when they have sore throats. So he had left his Cold Stone that he didn't finish here. And he was like, "I want my Cold Stone because my throat hurts." So he literally lives 3 minutes away from me. So I was just like, "Okay, I'll bring you your Cold Stone." That's what that was for. I went and dropped off his Cold Stone. And then I just spent the night reading and writing. And by writing, I mean journaling. And I used a honey inked little icon to mark that. So yeah, that was the fastest plan with me ever. I hope you guys enjoyed. This kit was really, truly beautiful, and I think I did it somewhat of justice. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!